We're starting this Easter morning with a visit to a World War II monument. It's very nice to remember a time when America fought against fascism. All these people giving their lives. So coming up this hill, I just met this nice guy from Boston striding really fast. He is section hiking to Parisburg, which is like, I don't know, 70 miles or something. And he has contiguously done everything from Katahdin to this point south. He's been section hiking since he was a child because his grandmother's house is across from Shaw's, which is one of the major hostels in Monson. And when he was a child, his parents would drive him and his brothers a couple miles away and they could hike parts of the AT.
Oh, how cool.
I would like to introduce Sister Turtletoe. She is Sister of the Order of the Bugs. Here's a water source that there is a lot of discussion about. Pond water. It's pretty though. I'm not getting any water. We continue to be under water stress, but we have a plan. It's 66 today, so it's not too bad. We got going a lot earlier in the morning. We have this huge downhill, 3 miles long, a little bump, a water crossing, first one I've ever done on the AT, and then a 4-mile hill. So we're gonna have to carry water up the 4-mile hill, but not water for camping dinner and breakfast. We're gonna get that where we camp. Where I would like to go to camp is to the Keffer Oak, which is the largest oak on the southern part of the AT. I'm assuming that means it's not larger than the Dover Oak, which is in Connecticut, which I absolutely love. I want to camp at the Keffer Oak badly enough that I'm willing to set up camp there and walk another third of a mile to get water and bring it back uphill to the oak. I like big trees. We seem to be walking on an old road, which is a nice way to start the morning since we really struggled to get miles in yesterday. And I had to use all my self-discipline to not be tempted by those campsites and to get all the way to our minimum 10 miles. I'm trying to do 15 or 16 today to start getting back to our normal average. Well, that's cool. Jet trails, but they're all parallel. Our turn off the ridge. I'm gonna sit on this bench and wait for Turtletoe. She's gotten a lot better, but sometimes she does totally miss a turn, and she also can be unobservant. Yesterday she completely missed the giant cooler full of ice cold Dr. Peppers. She needs more through hiker training. I'm pretty sure we already saw this one, but I seem to have established a pattern of taking pictures of all the wilderness signs, so.
Did I have a grouchy look?
I don't think so. You never do. You always look happy.
I was looking grouchy because I was thinking, we're through hikers, that's what we do.
Whatever lives in this hole has a deck. So I'm back to old school data. My watch just doesn't want to wake up. It's like a recalcitrant teenager. I got it to wake up, but it took a long time and reset itself a bunch of times. And it didn't want to start a workout. And then I said, well, I'll give you 5 minutes. And I tried again, and it finally started. But no matter what, it refuses to say I'm actually going anywhere. And it started telling me how to get back to where I came from. I'm hoping that's not a sign. I've finally given up after restarting it 15 or 20 times. Thankfully, still have far out and headed downhill. Old school. You're talking about water. We've reached the stream, so it's time to camel up. I never like to arrive at the water source with water left, so I'm just gonna drink it all. Water's a real challenge here. We've been told it will get to be a little less of a challenge. It's been a challenge for days, and it's getting old. I really hope this isn't the water crossing, because that's very, that's a letdown. Apparently, this area has been really drying up. I wonder if it's something more global like fracking or just climate change or just random. I can hear gushing water, so we must be approaching the real water crossing. I'm excited. Adventure. Total flood zone. Clearly not right now. Alert, bridge out. Clearly, there is zero bridge here. We were thinking of crossing down there a bit because it looked narrower, but when we approached it looked deeper. So I think we're gonna try these rapids. Are you going in with your shoes on? Yes? Here we are taking our shoes off, so we'll have dry feet. Feels good. Turtle Toe is using the strategy of using her shoes without socks or insoles. Getting out the difficult way. I thought you said it was too cold to even stand in.
It was, but then my feet got used to it.
Ah, that's nice. My pack's really tall right now. We're done with the stream crossing. We're approaching a parking lot. And then we have a nice 4-mile climb. I'm feeling pretty good because it's still before noon and we're starting up the big hill. We've more miles in this morning than we certainly have any other morning in the last couple of days. Clearly a flood zone, but I am seeing the value in camping close to water. Oh no, another water crossing. Just kidding. I feel like I was a mountain biker in a previous life. Clearly, bottom of a mountain bike shuttle. Biker running across the road sign. This is another section where we're going to be going north for a while. Got that same feeling of backtracking, although not actually at all. We're at the Nide or Nide shelter, 3-night limit, so clearly a less crowded area. And it's pretty hot out, so we're gonna sit inside the shelter. Have evidence of primitive AT hiker tool making. But seriously, I think it's for hanging a bear bag. I am loving this area in general with the pines, and it's just more mellow. It's mellow as far as people. God. Yep. Oh my God. So the last page of the log says, I am Groot. And I gotta tell you, I am holding myself back not to grab this pen and write mansplainer all over his entry.
Are we going to hear the entry?
Oh, it says, I am Groot. The log said a lot about, oh my gosh, I'm glad I came down from that ridge, so rocky, so slabby. Which made me suspicious because those comments are written by nobos, meaning people that have just been where we're going. I'm scared it's going to be a ridge like yesterday that just killed me and really disturbed my whole confidence in doing the trail and wanting to do the trail. It is a beautiful day in Virginia. A bit hot, but you know, I'm from New England. It's tough. I'm pulling out all the stops, pacing myself, lots of water. Cheers. Here's our blessing on this ridiculously hot day. Woo! Feel good for a hot second. I didn't realize it was a magic water source. I poured water over my head and it super cooled me down. For some reason the temperature also dropped 10 degrees. Coincidental. I'm suspecting this is going to be more slabs and not the rocks like yesterday, based on both what I'm seeing now, the fact that people use the word slabs, and the fact that Dragon's Tooth, which had all the rocks, is also the mountain that has those crazy formations like Dragon's Tooth and McAfee and all that. So things are boding well for the ridge. This is rocky, but this is a totally different kind of rock. Relatively delightful. And apparently Turtle Toe likes it too, because once I pushed her off from Magic Creek, just haven't seen her since. There she is, finally. It's looking a bit desolate in this section. There's the ovenbird. This is a nice development. Okay. Are you gonna look this up? Do you think that's a real thing?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I know it's a real thing, but have you ever heard of it?
What? Yes, I have.
Really?
Yes.
Oh.
I took geography in 7th grade.
Another tree graveyard. And this section hasn't really been cleaned up yet. Are you stuck? Apparently not. Oh, looks dicey. Here's the thing. Turtle Toe just went through. Interesting. It's a squeeze. We are not going there. You know why? Because I don't do that to a shelter. Right. Weird cairns. They're everywhere. Who thought farming up here was a good idea?
They did.
Another one? Oh my God, they're everywhere. Never seen anything like it. Hi, little fawn. This looks like a nice place for you to live. These people were ambitious. Maybe they wanted to build a castle, but they weren't that good at it. If we ever make it to camp, something we will be doing before we leave camp is strategizing how not to carry massive amounts of water for many, many miles. It hasn't killed me yet, but it's a close one. Are we having a meeting?
I just wanted to sit down and check it.
There's our camp. Here's the trail with a lot of hiker's toilet paper. There's bear corn right here, so after eating all our food, the bear can munch on this in case it gets constipated. If we're lucky, tomorrow we won't need a bear bag. We're having a beautiful power line sunset. We were gonna go to the oak tree, but then I learned it was private land and we couldn't camp there anyway. I thought, why am I carrying all this water? I might as well stop and use it.
Get in the tunnel.
I don't know if that's ready, but it does need to be stirred.
Just taste the bean. That's what always tells.
Bean tasting. How's the bean?
I think it's a little solid. Try another one.
Okay.
Wow.
It's Frito pie.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now you can eat.
You can too. I know.